Alrighty. Alrighty. So here we are with episode number 4. And this is a series that we are doing on the missions. So Penultimo of the Carribean. And in the last episode we got pretty close, I think, to completing this mission. The entire island's looking really good. We saw all sorts of big battles with pirates. The entire island's very defensible. We're making lots and lots of money. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Cool. Here we are. So, they want us to do a loot raid. Let's go ahead and do a loot raid. Let's just go ahead and do the bananas, hides, and iron, I guess. Probably fine. We needed to sell 1,000 bananas. But they do not have 1,000 bananas here. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit of time.
Glad you're exporting goods, Governor, but I've been watching the dock workers, and you know, I think they might be lazy.
I mean, they're all big burly men, but they're carrying those coconuts 2 or 3 at a time, which means unless those coconuts are really heavy, the men are simply slacking off. Unless, never mind, Governor, never mind. Okay.
Governor, this is one of the sneakiest coconut-related gold smuggling plans I have ever participated in.
Only one of them. But you must be careful. If Lord Wyndham becomes suspicious of your allegiance, he will not hesitate to write a stern report to his superior, which could easily result in the formation of a committee, which might, in time, recommend an attempt upon your life. So, have a coconut harvester, easy peasy. Oh, yeah, this is what we just did, okay.
I've been chatting with the king, and we agree you're doing well, making money, what? But life's not all work, you know. Culture's the thing for people in power.
I've been sent a plan for building we call a theater, what we call a theater, a special theater, with a luxury box just for you, built in, and we'll put on a play about your life. Okay, so, have a theater, of course we already do.
What a lovely theater. My playwright has nearly finished the story of your life. We just need a really dramatic ending.
Oh, and I hear you've employed that obsequious little toad Penultimo. The last time I saw him, he was taking a swim. Say hello for me, and be sure he's there on opening night. Have a theater. Cool.
Governor, we must now attend the theater. It is possible that this is not a trap. It is also possible that I will one day be king of the world.
I may have missed time sharing the following information. The savior of my worthless life. Whilst working for the crown, I once handed Lord Wyndham a coconut canape, ignorant of his allergies. He may blame poor Penultimo for his current troubles. Have El Presidente visit the theater. Sure thing. So, let's go find El Presidente. Select El Presidente, visit a building, and let's go visit the first one that we made. Cool. Loop. Complete loop. Sure thing. Fulfill export trade route with the crown, so we just need like 300 bananas. Should be done relatively soon. Let's go and check on these up here, make sure we still have enough. Yeah. So as long as our numbers aren't too high for the output storages, then that means we definitely have enough teamsters on our little island here. Things are looking up. Gold, coconut. Gold nut. Okay. Cool. Things are looking really good. This island, I really like the way that this one looks. We just did as much as we possibly could with a very limited amount of space that we have. That's a nice little island. This one over here, keeping it tight-knit just so that it's defensible against pirates. As you can see, as long as like 2 squads from the mainland came over, we were able to hold up against, I think, 4 squads of pirates, which is pretty good. And then this little island over here, not a whole lot going on. It's just like a nice little tight-knit community, and lots of fish coming out of this area. Really cool. And they even have their very own very nice tavern to come chill at. Cool. So, I'm not sure exactly how much longer this mission's gonna be, but I think it's going to end relatively soon. And there is an achievement. I mean, I guess I am starting to try and do like all of like 100% the game. And there's an achievement for staying in the colonial era for I think 30 years straight. And so I think what I might end up doing is doing that, like making it all the way to the very end of the 30 years with this little island here. 5,000 planks are being sold. We still have a deal on planks, right? No, wow, we don't. Let's buy a trade license and try and find a good trade deal for planks. Yes, 16,000 units. So planks are selling like hotcakes. We're making a lot of them, and they're making us lots of money. $32,000 coming in. Ah, yes. How's the population looking? Vacant jobs, vacant homes. That's looking alright to me. Where is El Presidente? Looks like a hippie. My bad on that. I should have made him look normal for these missions. But, sometimes what I'll end up doing is like for certain, what's it called? Missions, not missions, just like to match the flavor of the islands that I'm making whenever I would do all of the videos that I was doing a couple months back. I would just sort of dress them up to sort of match whatever was going on the island. I'm curious, let's see. Revolutionaries, 247 out of 100 or over 109 royalists. So most of the population is slowly being pushed towards the proper factions here. We need another 2 more, so let's go ahead and do that very quickly. Let's do one there and just one last one here. Cool. Max out the budget, change this one to the independent. Same thing here, max out budget, independent. Cool, cool. So that means that 100% of the population, as long as they live in a house, which everyone should be able to, 100% of the population has a 25% chance every time they go home to move on over to the revolutionary faction, which is pretty convenient for us. I wonder what the revolutionaries think of us. Yeah, they're very happy, and most of the population supports them. Supports this faction. Very good to see. Another 11K. Hundreds of units of this, hundreds of units of that. Thousands of units of planks from our lumber mills. And we have 4 lumber mills, and something really quite interesting to know is the fact that one shipyard needs only 1 lumber mill. So with our 4 lumber mills, you can imagine setting up 4 shipping yards or shipyards, and we'd be making a lot of money very, very, very quickly. Golden nut coming out very good. Coconuts. We don't want to actually trade any of the coconuts away. So ideally, what we could do is go to warehouses and see if we can squeeze a warehouse in somewhere around here. Probably not going to happen, but it would be pretty convenient if we could find... Ooh, we could get rid of the chapel. But I really don't want to do that. This would be like really good though. We could put this right here and then have the coconuts stored here. So very quickly people could just run the coconuts into these areas. Well, I don't think that there's any issues with the coconuts right now. It'd just be convenient if the coconuts weren't hanging out in the dock. As you can see, we have like almost 1,000 coconuts chilling here. Cool. Where is... Oh, there it is.
I am shot. Oh, alas, poor Penultimo. As I reached for the peanuts, something went bang, then bang again. 9 more times.
Oh no. I had wondered about the construction of this luxury box. It's very open, isn't it? And the special theater, designed by the crown, it has a lot of shadowed eaves. I'm just glad that Penultimo dies, not you, Great One. Remember, loyal Penultimo with just a little statue. Okay. Praise the staging. Wake from your slumber somewhat irritated. Help Penultimo. Help him.
Penultimo is a national hero. We respect those who get shot for the cause. Some of us hope to get shot ourselves one day.
When he awakes, would you give him this gift from the people? It is just a coconut, a heavy one, and also a symbol of our struggle. Build defenses, my governor. Like the hard shell of this coconut, we must prepare for independence. So we have plenty of guard towers.
We are prepared for invasion, my governor. And here they come. I hope they are slow, so we can snipe them from afar.
Our guard towers work, governor. We can defend ourselves. Hurrah. I have waited for the struggle all my life. No longer will we take instructions from others. We will have the freedom to make our own bad decisions, to squabble amongst ourselves. Cool.
Oh, Governor, you look so pretty today. Oh, sorry, I have been bleeding a little since I was shot and my head feels very light.
But you are right, work comes first. You must please your people to secure their support for when you proclaim independence, and this is necessary. Before the crown has you killed, which method will you use to shower happiness upon your people? Food? Faith? Liberty? I think food.
It is time. We no longer whisper, but rather shout revolution from the rooftops today. We demand, politely, to be free.
I really like the way that people roll their R's. Like, she's like, I don't know, I can't roll my R's that well, but rather, she like rolled the T and the R together. So we turn to you, my governor, and ask, will you declare independence from the crown? If you think you have enough support, throw off the shackles of servitude and claim your place in the books of history. Proclaim independence. Reward, win the game.
Something
Cool.
does not feel quite right, Governor. I have a powerful desire to call you Presidente.
Yes, that sounds good. And while it is only fair that the crown receives all of our exports, as we are their colony, perhaps it would make a change if we weren't governed with an iron fist. I can't help but notice that the will of the people is leaning in, shall we say, a more independent direction. Cool. So, already we're just completely ready for it, but we're gonna give it a bit of time. I do want to wait until we do we have 300 bananas yet. No, what is going on?
My governor, the people are filled with bile. Their hate of the crown is making them sick. Or perhaps it is the rum.
We must defend ourselves, Governor. If the people are to support you, they must be sure of their own safety. Build the people a mighty fort, Governor, and, in time, perhaps history will report that you fought mightily for the people, because history has terrible grammar. Mightily. Is that not correct? Either way. Have fort. We have 5 of them.
The people are very happy with their fort, governor, and hope they never have to use it. For war, that is. We already stored the rum there.
But the people know that conflict is inevitable. Can they put their trust in you, Governor, as they dream of independence? Or must they put their trust in the rum, as they drink for insensibility? Okay. So, loot. Let's go up here and make sure that people are working in the banana plantation. Yes, I think they are. Things are looking good. 30k about to come in. Let's go ahead and speed up the game for a bit. Bananas? No bananas. Cool. A coal trade route.
Well,
Good enough.
you did the right thing, which is whatever the crown says it is. Cream tea?
Cream tea. Let's not get complacent though, and remember the old saying, today's governor is tomorrow's plantation sweeper. Funny to think. I bet your predecessor wishes you could be a plantation sweeper. Oof. So we're just gonna play probably in ×4 speed for just a bit longer, and we will expand as is necessary. More pirates are attacking. Shouldn't be that much of an issue though. Make sure everyone's on man the ramparts. Defensive now. Engage attackers.
Our revolution is as
Ooh, a plank deal. Of course.
Excuse
Nice. Build a tannery. Sure thing. Defend. Man the ramparts. Oh no, we don't want these on defend. We want them on engage attackers and the ramparts. Okay. They want us to build a new tannery, and so what I'm kind of thinking is we should do that. But before we do, let's go ahead and set up some more ranches. We can do cattle for hides. Wherever is a good spot. I would do it here, but not that amazing. Ooh. So let's do one here. Can we build a bridge across this? Oh, that would have been sweet. No. Not at all. Let's go ahead and move this. Can we? Yes, perfect. I think it's like only in certain areas. Let's simply rotate you that way. Okay, that should work. Then we can do another one up here. And let's look for yet one more down here on the beach. Can we wrap a road around this way is what I'm wondering. We can. Perfect. Ranch, cattle ranch down here on the beach. Okay, and with all of that together, that should allow us to build yet one more tannery. So let's go ahead and place it right around here. Cool.
Well, you did the right.
And what did we have these at? Lower the budget once on that. Cool. Put these guys on defensive. This guard tower is gonna fall. Pain.
I ask myself,
Build a tavern, easy peasy, quick build this. Leather trade route finished. We're still selling rum at a good price. Not sure. Let's do planks at a good price. Coal at a good price. And we want to save, always have one. We'll save it for bananas, so we won't ever do any banana deals. Fish, maybe? Yeah, let's do fish. 50,000 units of fish as time goes on. And then we can put these guys on man the ramparts. Even more pirates. Oh no, these guys are all dead here. Oh wow, look, 6 whole armies. Put you guys on defensive. You know what, let's even get the next fort over and this fort.
More, Governor, more.
Arrest revolutionary Tropicans and have a dungeon. Okay, well, we can do that. Wow, Wow, there's even more coming. That's kind of crazy. They're probably going to kill this squad here pretty quickly, and then move on up here, and then they're going to get surrounded by like 10 squads at once, hopefully. Oh no. This is not ideal. I was hoping that these troops would have moved up here and then get like completely pincered, but this is okay. They want us to build a tavern. Let's slap that down real quick somewhere. And it looks like we can honestly do this one here. Max out budget, all you can drink. 10 more revolutionary immigrants. Revolutionaries arrested. Let's go ahead and build a dungeon then. Kind of like the idea of it being this way. Max out the budget. Convict labor, why not? And then let's go find a high profile revolutionary, a die-hard revolutionary. What about close my eyes and bink you. Rest. Okay. Whatever I need to do to stay in power. Oh wow, this is gonna be a bloodbath. Go and pause it and then have these guys come down here and join in on the fighting. This is kind of like one thing that I do want to see happen here. Jeez Louise. I wonder who's gonna win. Too bad the ship's in the way. I kind of have a feeling we're gonna win this. We had a lot of troops stacked up there. Produce corn, sure thing. It's really close, I think. But there should be, yeah, what's it called? Some reinforcements coming from that fort. Cool. Well, let's keep things going. Checking on the population, lots of jobs. Let's see what our least worked in jobs are. I had a feeling it was going to be up here, and no one wants to work in the mines. So nothing we can really do about that, but let's go to edicts. Let's go to research, and let's research employee of the month. Edicts and enact employee of the month. So employees of mines and industrial buildings work double shifts.
Everyone wants to be paid more, and working hard is a virtue. We should combine these thoughts via a series of bonus payments and reward schemes for workers who put in those extra hours. Of course, when I say extra hours, I mean the all-new standard shift, which is more or less continuous.
Sure thing. That seems fine. Let's see what else we can do here. Penal colony, don't really need. Urban development, only when we're building a lot of housing. Advanced boat services could be good. Kind of whatever though. Church fee, no free lunch.
Well, you did the right thing, which is
Whatever the crown demands. More planks, that's kind of crazy. We're like insta-finishing the plank deals. Do we have a rum deal? We still do. Okay. Pineapples, meat, corn, gold nut, fish. Oh, we have 2 fish on accident. Oops. We should cancel, I guess, the lesser one. So we have 3 whole trade deals. Let's see then. Do we have anything for leather? No. Let's grab a maxed out leather one, and we just need to wait for some planks to show up. How's the population looking? Still looking alright. Even more pirates. Aw man, I was supposed to have everyone on man the ramparts. Screw it, everyone on defensive. It's not too bad. They actually do kind of move pretty quickly, but these squads are going to get completely wiped here. They're putting up a good fight though.
More.
Fulfill trade route. Sure thing. Bananas. A small banana deal. And then nothing else really that we have. Let's leave this one on man the ramparts though. Oh wow, a whole entire additional army shows up. Wow. This area is a total graveyard. It's kind of cool though. Okay, so I'm going to just put it in ×4 and get as much done as quickly as possible. We're making boatloads of money, literally. Now we just want to make sure in this area that the soil doesn't degrade too much. No. So just this one manure spreader seems to be pulling through rather quite well for us. Faster prohibition on all of these. Perfect. And it seems like this area is sort of like the main area, which I'm actually kind of happy that this is turning out the way it is. Where are you guys from? Let's do defend building.
I must say I'm glad to be...
Oh no, these guys are dead. Oh man, look how many there are. This is kind of a lot. Wow. Build 2 additional ranches. Okay. Man, what is going on? Let's just send them all here, I guess. Oh no, that was probably a bad idea. Maybe not. And let's see, decline 88, war 36, that's crazy. Yeah, it looks like we're not really making as much hides as we need, as well as sugar, so let's do something about that. Let's go ahead and just, yeah, make another 2 cattle ranches, just how they wanted us to. Let's do a second one here. And another one up here, I suppose. Oh, what?
Well, you did the right thing.
So there's that. And then what else was I gonna do? Another sugar plantation. Let's find another spot for a sugar plantation. Ooh, we can fit one here. Okay. What I'm kind of thinking is we should kind of make a little community up here. Why not? Little sugar producing community. And just like all along this area, we'll go ahead and build up a couple of houses. Let's do one of our fancy little neighborhoods. Oops. And maybe we do exactly how that is. And we can even go so far as to build up their very own chapel. Build up their very own grocery as well. Throw in a couple of houses around here, just a couple more. Throw in a couple of parks around here. Cool. Max out the budget on that. Let's go ahead and max out the budget on all the faith places. Making so much money we might as well. And just to help defend against piracy, I don't think that pirates can come through here. Potentially they can. No, they can 100%. We should build a fort maybe around here-ish. And just hope that the fort doesn't get like completely swarmed by 10 armies at the same time. And of course, max out the budget. We'll leave this one specifically on man the ramparts. Are these guys on it? No, they're on defensive. That's a big oof. But everyone else should be on defensive, I believe. Okay. Things are looking good here. And oops, I did not recognize that. That is a humongous oof. We're losing so much sugar production, but good enough. Let's go ahead and... I could have swore that looked fine to me. Either way, let's go ahead and build a couple of these. And max out the budget. Get all the upgrades. Max out on the budgets on all of our plantations. Same thing with all of our ranches. Make sure they're all in pasture prohibition as well. Okay. I think that's looking fine. I wonder if there's any... Oh, that... Does that mean there's another... Yeah, there is another group of them coming. I wonder if there's any, like, upgrades that we can do now. Build yet another tannery. You serious? Kinda don't really have the space for it, but... we will find the space for it. Hmm. Yes, we've nearly exhausted all of our available land to us, but that's okay. The pollution is going to negatively affect that, so let's go ahead and just drag it down. Maybe to... I got an idea. We'll do is we'll build a road like this. Perfect. Then we can go through and set up yet another Henry. Cool.
I must say I'm glad.
Good enough. Yeah, there isn't like too much to worry about. Like, troops are just gonna die in this area, decreasing our population, but we will be doing fine, I think, for a while. So 10 years. I wonder if there's like a... Is this different? No. Exactly the same. I wonder if there's like a way for me to...
More. Always.
Let's go arrest another revolutionary, but I'm wondering if there's like a way to see how long the game's been going. Diehard revolutionaries, you. I don't think so. Economy. Overview. Swiss Bank. Balance, last 12 months. Healthcare, overall happiness, homeless. Vacant jobs, 172. That's a lot. Yeah, see, it's like, There's no way to tell how long we've been playing in this world, which is kind of annoying. We have an insane amount of money, though. Cool. Okay. 9,000 coconuts sitting over here. Let's go and demolish this. Let's hire in a bunch of workers for our gold mines as well. That'll be probably like what we're always kind of doing. And then what we can do is get a construction office. No. A warehouse. And let's have it filled up with coconuts. Any upgrades? No. Okay, so now we got a warehouse for all the coconuts. Yeah, that is fine. I mean, we have so much money. Let's just start hiring in. Let's hire in around 50 people. It's the plantations too. No one wants to work in them. You know what? Let's do yet another 50. And before these people show up, we'll get a good sense of where like housing needs to be built. Okay, so that looks pretty good to me. And real quick, oh no, it happened too quickly. Where do we need housing? Probably everywhere. Let's go down here. Residential occupancy. Yeah, like everything's gonna need a bit of housing, I think. Let's go ahead and just start building up. Let's do urban development first. Bunkhouses. These are blue. Hopefully that's enough in that location. Let's go over here. Color these, they're blue as well. One of these is sideways, oops. Three is probably good enough for now. Let's go ahead and build these guys up their very own grocery. I hate the fact that it's going to be facing the opposite way. We'll go ahead and do this instead. Spend the time and the resources. Extending a road all the way down over here. Nothing much that we can do about this area around here. There's just like no real space, but we should do our best to... First off, we can actually go to these. Let's change them all to stack them higher. Might as well. And then country houses. Any available space, we should go ahead and just do it. Well, you know what? We could even go so far as to build a nice little neighborhood over here for these guys. Oh man, not quite how I wanted it to be, but good enough. And I believe we can throw in just a few parks for these guys here. Good enough. And of course, lowest budget on all the country houses, lowest budget on all the bunkhouses. And let's quickly check in residential occupancy. Okay, that area is good, I believe. This area is good. This area should be good. We just need some additional housing around here, I think. Oh no, we have plenty of vacant homes now. Okay. Cool. Things are looking up. That means that we could probably even go through and just fill in the rest of our jobs. Oh yeah, groceries should be maxed out. Tannery, port, sugar plantation, port, coal mine, tavern, Teamsters port, fort. Wow, this entire fort just died, I think. Grocery, port, 2 tavern workers, manure spreader, lumber mill. Oh no, manure spreader.
I must say I'm glad to be still working with you.
What is going on? They attacked from a different direction this time. How did they sneak all the way into here is my question. They must have came like all the way through here. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and build up a new fortress then. If we can. Yes. They might be able to slink their way through here, but hopefully that doesn't end up happening. Max out budget, man the ramparts, utility installations. We just spent like kind of a lot of money, but I think it's okay. Let's put all of our forts just on defensive. Hopefully it's okay for a while.
Excuse me, old boy.
Fulfill export trade route. What are we missing? We've been missing planks for a long time. Let's make sure to get that first off. And then cocoa, coconut, nothing else really that we're producing. Oh, that's a really close fight. Ooh, we're gonna win it. Nice.
Well,
Meat, there we go. 46k. Wonder attack again. It's like constantly. You know what I'm thinking? We need more guard towers. Fulfill another export trade route? Sure thing. Let's do leather. Wait. I think we already have a leather trade route. Yes. So we don't want to do this one. Let's cancel that one. Find something that we can do quickly. Do we have a rum trade route? We do. Wool, sugar, rum, logs, leather, iron, hides, cotton, coffee, cocoa. Nothing. Build a new chapel. Sure thing. Leather trade route got finished. Good. Repair that on up. Let's build yet another guard tower. We can. We can, but I don't want them to be like bunched up looking kind of silly. Where are these guys coming from? And this way again. Let's do a couple of guard towers out this way. Oh wow, look at that. That's a lot of pirates coming in. Plank's nice. Yeah, the plank deals are just like flying off the shelf. Holy cow. Look how many there are.
It's nice to have choices.
Can we even beat these guys? Holy cow, man, there's so many. Where are these guys at? Oh, they're all on their way. Wow, this is crazy. This is like the first time it's ever even gotten close. We should do just a bunch of them down through here, I suppose. Holy cow, man. That's crazy. I might have to end this series soon before it's become too much of an issue. I haven't really been talking that much because it's been so intense lately. Holy cow, man, that's absolutely absurd. So a bunch of new immigrants showed up and hopefully they all, yeah, look at them all run to their guard post. Can't we even do this? Whoa. That's not good. Okay, guys. We need every single troop on the front lines here. Holy cow, man. I've never seen this game get this bad. Okay, I might have to end it soon before my PC crashes here. Things are not looking good. Even more pirates. No. Let's go ahead and put some more forts down over here then. Okay, well, either way, I'm just going to leave it in ×4, and hopefully, as time goes on, I don't really have to sit around watching these battles. Oh, there it is, the Governator. We got the achievement. Remain in the colonial era for 30 years. So, I guess to end this, let's go ahead and declare independence.
Feisty little colony, aren't we?
Feisty little colony, aren't we? Well, now all we gotta do is wait this last 2 years, survive the battle, which usually is just a wash. They usually only send like a couple of troops. I've talked about it before. It would be interesting if the crown sent as many troops against you as you had. Like it's always an even fight. Or maybe even if you were just like a little outmatched would be kind of cool. Because typically what I end up seeing is like it's literally too easy. Let's leave all these guys on defensive. So every last troop is going to be running to the front line here. Our tannery got destroyed. Let's rebuild that. Oh man. Try and just ×2 speed. Yeah, like I've survived into like the modern times era and like you get invaded by 2 or 3 countries at the same time and that's not even this laggy. I wonder what it is that's causing this much lag. Maybe like all of them trying to pathfind or something? I'm not sure. But either way, that's an excessive amount of troops. I think they're getting chewed apart as they try and walk past these towers though. They're definitely not going to make it far. There's a lot of troops in these. Well, this has been pretty exciting. By far the most amount of warring that I've probably ever seen. I've seen it get pretty close. Now I've seen way bigger, where your entire island's got like tanks and stuff everywhere, and like there's like 100 troops running around, like all fighting each other. Mark II tanks and all sorts of crazy stuff. So let's wait this last 2 years out, and then we'll have finally finished up this mission. Pretty interesting stuff. Got a bit hairy there for a bit. Hopefully we don't really get... I don't think that pirates will attack while we're waiting for this, but insane amounts of money. Freaking like 10 fortresses on the island. And just boatloads of money everywhere. Gold, gold nut, coconuts. Everything's going well. Oh no, pirates are attacking again. Let's have you guys go defend buildings, actually. Ah, they're all dead. Ah, they're all dead too. I should have let these guys man the ramparts. That would have been, I think, a wash for us here. In our favor. Look how many people are shooting up in these towers. Yeah, so I think this makes it quite a bit more even. So whenever we have like all the troops, or this many guard towers, it's definitely helping out quite a bit. And the crown's gonna attack in 100 days. Maybe this battle will still be raging. Let's go through and make sure that we're buying in new employees for our fortresses as much as possible. And here comes the crown. Where are they coming from? Is this them? Yep. Let's see how many troops they're bringing in. Oh no. Okay. We're gonna have to play this way slower, but yeah, it's just 2 troops, like 2 units. There's absolutely no way that they ever take us down here. Unless the pirates burn down the island first, but hopefully that's not the case. I wonder if any, like, musket wars have ever sounded like that, where it sounds like an actual, like, machine gun fire. I mean, I reckon, but it's an interesting thing to think about. Where are these guys? Let's get them over here. Let's have them dealt with, and let's go ahead and get this first series wrapped up. Total of 4 episodes, pretty good. And like I said, it would be really nice if... They're just gonna get evaporated here, oops. But I'm gonna make it onto the beach here. I guess so. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Pirates. Pirates. Oh no. Defensive, engage attackers. Let's go through and make sure everyone's on engage attackers. That's weird. I wonder why it's not. Huh. Maybe we need to be, like, actually in peacetime? I'm not sure. This is kind of concerning. This is the most amount of warring that I've ever seen go on in this game, though. At least in the early, like the first era. Look at this. Holy cow. Hmm. Hopefully more pirates don't show up in this time. Oh no. Oh, this has got to be what it is. Oh no. I hope it doesn't crash here. Oh no. Oh, I paused it. Okay, thank goodness. Screw it. I want to see what happens. Go into ×1, please. Yeah, it's this many towers. That's gotta be what it is. Ah. That would've been nice if I could have watched all that unfold, but I think I gotta get my screen away from this. I don't even know if that's enough. Okay, hopefully. Oh man. Let's go in ×2 and see if we can just kind of sweep this under the rug. Holy cow. Wonder if they're gonna win. Are we even gonna win, guys? We have 4 units out. It'd be crazy if that fort finally fell. That fort never got burned down. That's kind of wild to think about. Like, we'd gone through so much. Yeah, I think it wants us to be like in a peacetime. Okay, so word of caution, don't build too many guard towers next to each other. Gets a bit out of hand. Yeah, they're just getting mowed down over there is what it's gotta be. Like 30 muskets firing at the same time. Is that it? Do we survive? No, another whole wave of them. No. You know what I'm thinking? What if we just do this? No, we need everyone to go into defensive, but these ones in particular need to be on man the ramparts. Let's go and get utility installations for them. And let's just hire in this entire regiment here. Is the ship showing up soon? No, it just left. Infantry squads are getting wiped out. See, this is sort of their detriment, is they focus on only one squad at a time for some reason. I'm not sure if it's like pathing errors or something, but they focus down one squad, one of our squads, and that lets our squads deal their full damage, and ours deal more full damage, or more damage. So it's just like, they end up taking way more damage than I think they should. But I don't know what would be more ideal than that. Oh man, listen to that already. Oh no, yet another group of them from the other side. This is becoming quite painful. I think I'm probably definitely going to edit like all of this out, by the way. Okay, hopefully this is the last battle that we got to witness here. It's a bunch of pirates cruising up, and we finally push matters into the extreme, and we have 4 whole forts meeting them on the beach, unman the ramparts. So there's no way that this squad survives this. I hope. And I'm hoping that once these guys are dealt with, another whole wave of them over here. These pirates here need to die soon. Okay, so what we're hoping for is that this side's okay, and then this side right here gets mopped up. That's all we're hoping for. Okay, hopefully this is the last battle of the colonial era. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that.
Well, I suppose you did rather well. For a bunch of savages.
Governor, you did it. Alas, let us savor the sweet taste of freedom. It tastes a bit like coconut.
Congratulations, Presidente. We trust you to guide us now. We know that you will be fair and just, and that you will never use your power for your own profit or advantage. The people sing in the streets that you will be the fairest Presidente of them all. Wow.
And so, the story is told. That is how we met, Presidente. The most important time of my life. I still have the assassin's bullets, you know. I keep them close to my heart. Who would imagine that such a story would be only a minor chapter in somebody's life? But you, most celebrated Presidente, your life has seen adventure enough for 100 normal people. 1,000! But those are stories for another day. Now old Penultimo is tired. Old Penultimo will sleep and dream of your past glories, my Presidente. You have done it, Presidente. Victory is ours. I mean, victory is yours.
Nobody doubted that you would succeed, Presidente, least of all your loyal Penultimo. But seeing you scale the dizzy heights of this accomplishment is enough to make me swoon. If only this were a game. I would wish for some kind of endless mode so that he could go on forever. But alas, this is merely real life. Continue playing. Wow, look at that.
Greet my fearless leader for the first time as El Presidente.
All citizens vote, sure. Militia, sure. So, interestingly, from the point where we could possibly declare independence until we finally won the war, it took us 5 whole years. And I'm probably going to have it all edited out, but like the Crown Army showed up, and then just immediately we were attacked by pirates, then pirates from the other side, then pirates from this side, then pirates from that side, pirates from this side, and it got so hectic that my PC was just like lagging. I've never seen Tropico lag like that. I kind of think it had something to do with like the pathing of this many guard towers, because they kept running down this road, so I was like, okay, if we put a bunch of guard towers here, they'll just get, you know, totally slaughtered as they run down the road. It was working pretty well, but it was just taking too long, so eventually what I did was build these 3 forts, left them on man the ramparts, and finally every army that started showing up here, instead of like getting in a big prolonged fight, they just started instantly dying off. So it was kind of a big whole ordeal, but we managed to do it. We managed to beat the first mission, and in, I would say, pretty good fashion. I really like how the island turned out. Really, really cool, and we even got the achievement for staying in the colonial era for 30 whole years. So, really cool, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to follow along with the rest of the missions that I'm going to be doing, or if you just want to check out any of the other stuff that I got going on the channel, there's probably going to be a handful more Tropico videos besides just these missions that I'm doing, that I'm going to be working on and editing in the future. hopefully before Tropico 7 comes out. I don't know if they're ever gonna make Tropico 7, but hopefully that is the case. But either way, peace. Whoa.